Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Nala. If not, then welcome back. I'm so happy that you're here. Either way, today's video is gonna be sort of hybrid between a plan with me and also switching over to a new binder because my sister recently got one for my birthday. I'm gonna be switching my stuff from this one over here. We're gonna archive some stuff. In this one, I'll also kind of give you a little flip through of the before, and then we'll switch over to the after, and it's gonna be a lot in one video, but it has been long awaited, at least something that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm glad to finally be getting this done because I've been putting it off for entirely too long. So yeah, go ahead, grab a snack and a drink. I've got a mug of peppermint tea here that is still piping hot, so I can't drink it yet. However, we're gonna get started with this. So first, before we switch over to this, I'm gonna show you what I've been working with for the last 3 months. This one on the bottom here is my Commonplace book. This I just started last week, so there's really not a lot that is going on in here other than just a few pages. A Commonplace book is just kind of like a junk journal, regular journal, memory keeping, a collection of things that just really speak to you. And so that could be quotes or media, any of that. So I have these washi stickers here that are for the dates of the year. So I have this picture here. This is going to be my journal for my year of 30. So I started this on my birthday, and I would like to use this going forward with my thoughts and collections of things in my year of 30, and I hope to continue with this onto the next years and things like that. I've done bullet journaling before. I've done sort of like plan with me things before, but it's been a really long time. Basically starting like a whole new system all over again, and I'm trying to find a way to make it organized, but also to the point where it doesn't need to be perfect. I'm really trying to let go some of that perfectionism in me. This is the key. Use these colors to kind of really quickly and classify them. So I have green. This kind of teal color is collecting, so whether that's quotes or media, pictures, poems, things that just really speak to me. And then this pink color is memory keeping, so maybe some pictures, a collage or something, or I just want to go back and kind of write about maybe a day or an event that we had. Then I have my personal thoughts, which could be venting and ranting, or it could be celebrating wins, or just reflecting on some thoughts that I may have. And then a book review. So I'm not going to review every single book that I do read, but I would like to review books that kind of sit with my soul a little bit more, things that impact me more heavily, I guess. And so I have that in there. I used to do a reading journal. I have not been keeping up with it. I felt that I just got very overwhelmed with the amount of books that I was reading. It was just really hard to keep up with. It was very beautiful, but it just was just hard to maintain. And then also film, TV, and music. So if there's a movie, like the most recent one that I watched was Dinner in America, I really want to, print out a few still images from that and jot about it just a little bit, because that's one of those movies that I feel like resonated with me really well. And then pink down here, the hot pink, is planning. So whether I'm planning for a trip, planning just my month ahead of time, just things that I need to jot down really quickly that I don't want to just put on a sticky note and I want a little bit more space. That could be planning for YouTube videos or TikToks or things like that. And then here is the spread of 21 questions I found online of how you want to envision your life. How does the person that you want to be look like? What does their day look like? What kind of person are they? How do they dress? How do they treat people? Things like that is in here. I would like to start a series on this channel about becoming her. That's why I've titled it that. So we have that. And then this is my birthday spread, kind of reflecting on the last year. You can see the purple up here. And this I did like a little photo shoot with candles. That's not actually a cigarette. That is a candle, with like a stack of books because I didn't have a cake. The cake that I had was the one that we ate with my family. And so I took a picture of the cake that my husband made, and then the card he got me, and the cards that all 3 of my children drew for me. And so this is reflecting on the year, and then kind of what I'm hoping the next year will look like in the future, and a picture of me when I was a wee lass. And then next here are just some TikTok and YouTube video ideas. I typically would have like an entire page full, but I'm trying to be more, not selective, but it's just I would come up with so many ideas at once, and then I really wasn't passionate about those kinds of things, so it never got done. So I just want to really keep this page saved for things that I really do feel passionate about. And then this is different work in progress things. For writing, I want to create like a tracker kind of progress thing for it, but I don't know how I want to do that yet, so it's very blank. And then you'll see I have like blank pages in here somewhat. It's because I want to go back and possibly put other things there. This is just a coloring page that I did. I got a coloring book with my kids, and so I just thought that this was really cute. I really like Snoopy. Always have, always will. And that's all I have in here for the time being. But I will do more of that in the future. I have this in this plastic protective case. It used to be really big. It came out to right up here, but I ended up trimming it down and then melting it with my hair straightener so that it would be the right size to my book. And then I also added these little things that I bought from online. They will hold the pens or pencils, whatever I choose to use. Pens, most likely. And I put 2. So one at the end and one at the beginning, so that whenever I put my pen in, it keeps my book closed. As for pen, this is the pen that I use 90% of the time. It is just the Friction Synergy clicker, Friction Point, and it's erasable. That has been the big thing. And this is really fine point. It is 0.5. But the fact that it's erasable just helps with my perfectionism and my ADHD and all of that so well. This is my favorite pen. I want to get them in all the colors, but black and brown are the ones that I use mainly. I don't know what it is. I don't like blue ink, which you'll see in this, I have blue ink. I don't like blue ink. I was just using it because that's the only one I could find. So moving on, this is my A6 personal 6-ring planner. This is just a little cheapy one that I got off of Amazon for like $7 because I didn't want to spend a mass amount of money on a system I didn't even know worked for me yet. This is the one that I've started using and I've really loved it. The only complaint I would have about it is that it doesn't really fit a ton. You can see that I actually added this magnetic clip myself with this and some super glue, and it's already started ripping off the leather here. Pleather, it's not real leather. It's because this would reach all the way over here and I didn't have space to extend anything, so I clipped that there so it would stay closed, and that also gave me a bit more space. This is what we have. I really like this section over here. I have my mild liner, and then I have this Queen of Hearts card. My husband has a King of Hearts card that matches, and so I like that there. And I have a picture of my husband and I on my family's ranch. Really sweet little moment. I think it's super cute. And then I have this really, really old $5 bill that my husband gave to me whenever we first started dating over 10 years ago. And so I just like keeping that there. There's a superstition where your wallet is supposed to always have money in it to bring in abundance of money. And so that's why he gave it to me so long ago. And then I have this little match. It's just a regular little match. I liked the red. I liked the symbolism of fire. And so I just wanted to keep that there. I liked the red theme with the black. And these are some stamps that are incredibly old, but still valid. So I actually remember they were my mom's. And so they're from 2014, still valid. I've used a few of them. So these are just kind of here for whenever I need them in case of emergencies. And then I have a regular stamp as well. This little magnetic bookmark. I like the pink and the red. I haven't really found a use for it necessarily yet. I just like to keep that there. And then you'll see this little circle thing down here. This is actually an NFC tag. And I was gonna use it to hook up to my phone for like a music playlist or something, but I found that like I just don't really need that at this point right now. So I'm just leaving it. There's nothing written on it. Then we have a little Miffy envelope that I got from a stationery store, and it is full of little stickers, little Molang stickers. They're all cut up pretty small. They have like little plant ones and stuff in here, which is the ones that I like really like the most. I have this notebook here that I was using for ideas. So these were like books that I wanted to read, YouTube video ideas, and then just thoughts about, see my November plan with me, and thoughts about books and things that I don't want to forget. So I had like the God of the Woods. My son drew in it as well. And then I also kind of just like hand this off to my kids if they need something to keep them entertained whenever we go out. I like how the brown and the orange, it's cute and it ties in with the washi tape over here. So this is just a acrylic piece that I cut out of an old frame that I had, and I lined it with some washi tape and taped an old fortune cookie saying, and it says, "Go for it, you never know what will happen next." And I like that. I've had it for quite a while. These little soot sprites. And this is just like an insert that I bought off of Amazon, and it just works for now. And then the yearly overview, which I have been marking off with stars. And then I've got this postcard that I got at another stationery shop, and on the back is a picture of whenever I was, again, a wee lass, with my little cowgirl hat. I love this picture. Funny enough, I think I'm wearing the same dress as in the common planner. Totally different picture, but yeah, the same thing. And then these little horse stickers are from an Amish market in Missouri. And then I have this strawberry thing, which is actually like those border things that they put on cork boards, dry erase boards and stuff in school whenever you're in like elementary. I did this for my children's first year of homeschooling. And so I just thought it was really cute. And then here is all of the books that I've read so far in 2024. I need to update it. I have them. I just need to print them out on sticker paper. So I'm almost done. I think my goal was 75 books on Goodreads. Here is my dog, Violet, her paw here. I got this idea from Life with Hope, and I just thought it was so cute. And I laminated it. And then here is Mickey's paw, which is our cat, but she wasn't too happy that I was doing this. Really smudged. And hard to tell what it is, but I know what it is, so. And then this is a thing of bloat triggers. I have stomach issues, and so I am now trying to keep track of things that cause my stomach to excessively bloat. Bloating is normal, but I bloat and have gallbladder issues, and I bloat to the point where I look like I'm 9 months pregnant. It's not good. It causes pain, all that kind of stuff. So this is just kind of, you know, what I notice triggers. And then I have a list of ARC release dates because I'm trying to keep up with those. I actually need to update, I think I got 4 more ARCs or something within like the last couple of weeks, so I need to add those in, and I have them in order of which they need to be posted and stuff. There's this mood board of how I wanted my August to look, which is actually kind of wild because a lot of the stuff that I put on my mood boards for the months happen. Kind of crazy. Like I put apple picking, and I literally got to apple pick in the month of August unexpectedly. Like I wasn't even actively pursuing it. The apples on my family's farm were ready to harvest. So I just thought that was really cool. And then these were my goals for August. I did not keep up with most of them, so let's not talk about that. And then this is one of my favorite things that I think I do within the system that I implemented from my reading journal to here, which is this little library card for the month. So this was August. And then over here are all the titles of the books that I was reading, the dates I started them, the dates I finished them, and then the rating that I gave them. I made these think like 2 years ago or something, and I still use them to this day. Really love them. They give me like that old school library feeling. And then on the back I put my TBR and I highlight the books that I finished. And then we have Glimmer of the Day, so just like really small things that made me happy for the day. And I would like to continue with this going forward. I just kind of forgot to pick it up on certain days, but I feel like focusing on that positivity just helps bring in more positivity. It says things I've manifested with this month, which was apple picking, the yellow 90s little skirt, making sourdough, change. Oh yeah, that one's very vague for a specific reason. And then horse riding and what does that say? Oh, canning. Like you can see the canning here and the apple picking, and I had horses on here somewhere. Oh yeah, horse riding up here. And this little skirt, I found one almost exactly like it at the thrift store, and I just thought that was really cool. Those are things that I manifested, like the sourdough thing. I wanted to pick up sourdough again, and then when I went to go and visit my family, my aunt was like, hey, do you want some of this starter from the sourdough my friend gave me? I'm like, yes. So then I tried to do No Spend No September. I started this really, really late in the month, so I think I was just practicing on the card format, and I think this format will work well. And then again, I was just practicing with the tracker to take into the next month. We'll try and fly through here pretty quickly. More cute little things. This is like the first monthly spread that I did. I was backfilling a lot because I didn't start this until probably somewhere around in here. So I tried to backfill some of that, make it look cute. And then little personal thoughts that I was having about my kids. And this is a Polaroid from when we visited family, because this was the week that we visited, so I didn't do anything. And then you can see it's pretty blank until this is whenever I actually started. So all the things highlighted are things that I got done. And then another little card. I cut this out from like a magazine, and then this is just a Polaroid of me and some stickers that I've had and just Polaroids. I actually found this little, what is it, the Instax link that prints out the Polaroids from your phone. I found that in a little random grab bag at the thrift store for $4, $5, which I thought was really cool. Then this is September's month. Things pretty busy. I've been trying to mark off the days. And then as well, I have been trying to plan what we're gonna eat for dinner a week ahead of time for the whole week, because it just helps me mentally so much. So you'll see that I wasn't really using all of this space here, and it felt a bit like a waste of space, I guess. And that continues on. And then I did a September recap, which was, I did songs on repeat, so I was listening to a lot of Chapel Roan, Wildflower by Billie Eilish, and Bedchem by Sabrina Carpenter. And these were the things that I made. I've been trying to make a lot more things from scratch in home. And so I made apple pie, pizza dough, sourdough, mayo, and banana bread. And then something that I had learned was that I can do things that I put my mind to, and that I need to stop letting anxiety control me and keep it from causing me to fear the unknown and what ifs, and to be more present was a goal that I had. So, and then something that I did that I really enjoyed after the month of September was I kind of did the Megan Rhiannon method, of which I typed everything out on the computer and then just inserted it into here. I love the way that this looks. I love that it is very clean and the lines are very, very straight, and I was able to put in a lot because this is incredibly small font, and I feel like if I had written it with my hand, I would not have been able to flesh out as much thoughts as I wanted to. So once a month, at the end of the month, I would like to do this memory keeping sort of thing and insert it here to kind of recap what I did throughout the month. and maybe some milestones and goals that we've met as a family and things like that, just fun events, reflections, and things going forward. This is just a little collage that I printed off from Pinterest. I typically like to personalize mine, but I just was not feeling it for the month of October. And then again, the books that I've read, and then my TBR on the back, which I have not been keeping up with, so let's not talk about that. And then here's the October. You can see I have not been keeping up with marking off the days because we're all the way down here. So, but this has just been helping me keep things kind of straight of whenever I have events or things like that to do. The things highlighted were actually things that we were doing or I needed to do, tasks that I did complete. And then I have, of course, a little bit of memory keeping to kind of help me whenever I go to reflect back at the end of the month. And so yeah, you can see that. And then this month I also did start using the tracker, which unfortunately I only could fit 4 weeks. So I don't know, this technically October had 5 weeks. So I'm missing the whole last week. So I could put another card in, but I feel like that's just kind of a waste. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I've been keeping up with a lot of the stuff that I've been doing, except for movement. I need to get my movement in more. And then I created this off Canva, and this thing is used as a sort of dashboard for sticky notes. I can take it out and move it to whatever week I need. Same with these. And so I can just move it. It's thick enough to where it doesn't break. And so that takes us to this week. And then I already have my November thing printed out here. And I really like it because I printed it on vellum. I think it was Coven Planner prints on vellum, and I really, really liked the way that that looked and how it kind of peeks through and is a little bit lower opacity. And then we'll get into the new pages, the new inserts that I actually created myself in order to have a better system. I think that works for me overall. One of the big things with this last system that was really frustrating to me was that for my monthly, it is attached to a week page. So I like to put in these monthly inserts where they start off the month fresh. Whenever I put these in, they either split up the week or they split up the month. And it just is one of those things that is such a small detail, but it really makes a big difference. And so what I've done back here now is what I'm gonna start doing. You can see half my month of November, like whenever I'm planning out my week here, I don't want to have this November page in the middle of my 2 weeks, like this thing is. I don't want to have that there. And so now it's in the middle of my monthly, and that just really doesn't make sense because all of my months are from in between here, and I've got all these pages, and I don't want to have to sit here like this and hold it open. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've created this little notes page just for any notes that I may have. And then I created my own monthly page that is tailored a bit to more me and what I need. So I did make my month spread a little bit smaller, quite a bit smaller if we're being honest here. And then I have a little objectives note side here. I have this down here. I have the month, last month, and then the next month says quest notes. And then month at a glance are, I'm gonna go in and it's just a different kind of way of looking at the month, and I'm gonna see if that helps me at all anticipating plans. And then this little blank space for if I want to put a picture or quotes or anything like that. Here is my glimmers page. So one thing a day that made me happy, just to focus on some positivity. So this is what a full week will look like. I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so weekdays, and then the weekend is over here with that quest log and extra space for other little things. And I think that this system is going to work a lot better for me. I will be using it for the first time this month, so we shall see. Going back here, I have this. These are my thrift wants, my wish list for things that are not thrifted. I can actually mark that off. And then the major holidays, and I have this little bookmark for its quick access to my weekly cleaning, my daily cleanings, and my monthly cleaning schedule, things that I need to do. They've got target spaces, target areas, what I need to do daily, monthly, and weekly, and then also a weekly review. This is sort of like mentally and within the planner system itself, things that I need to look at. And then I have dinner ideas because I kind of forget everything that I'm ever capable of making, and so I just have some of that written down. And then here is my contact list back here. I am so bad at losing my actual address planner, so I printed off some inserts here, and it's all of my important people that I send stuff to often. And then back here is just like a little zipper thing with some extra stickers. That is the current system that I have, but now we're gonna switch it over to this one. I'm so excited about this one. My sister actually got this for my birthday. She's like, what do you want? What do you want for your birthday? And I told her, you know, I'm not sure. I can just, set an Amazon list over. She's like, yeah, that works. And then I saw this and I'm like, wait, can I be like hyper specific in what I want? Because I really, really want this. Of course, I would love to have a Filofax Ranger in the brown. So beautiful. But I'm not paying $300 for a planner system. I just can't. I'm not in that type of financial space. So I found this one, I think it was like for $15, and it's vintage, and it is basically me in a personality. You can see it literally matches my nails. Unintentional. This little heart clasp thingy, I just think it's so cute. I love the croc on it, and I love this deep plum color. Beautiful. But that is not the only reason that I love it. I love that it has this little pocket right here. And not only does it have that pocket, but it has this zipper pocket in the back, which is one of the whole reasons that I love the Filofax Ranger so much, is because it has that extra pocket space. And I feel like this is such a great alternative for that pocket. So, and it's on the back too, so it doesn't take away from this on the front. And then the other thing that I found really cool, which I didn't know whenever I actually purchased it, it was a sort of plus whenever I was looking at it after we got it. I was complaining about the other one because it didn't have enough space to grow or have more papers, and this one has so much because they have an elastic down here in this little pocket so that you have space to grow in your planner system, and it can go really wide. So I think that's really cool. And it also has a clip built in. How nice is that? It doesn't quite lay flat yet because this has never been used. So I figured that we could break in this baby and decorate it together. I'm not gonna use any of these pages in here. I kind of already, aside from maybe like the daily planner page here, I don't need to know the calories of an apple or applesauce. And then I would use the address book. However, somebody took out the RST, which would be the one that I need the most of. So there's really no point in keeping the other ones. So I'm gonna take these out. Set those there, and I don't really need those. And we'll take this out. Now, the thing that's really cool about this as well is it has these three things. Personally, I would prefer this to be on this side, but that's like my only complaint that I have. So that's not really like a bad complaint to have, you know what I mean? And it has another pocket over here and another pocket over here, and then a pen loop. And so I just think that this will work out really good, and I'll make it work how I need. I might just keep this black one as an archive for now. And so we're gonna take this, place that there. And I'm trying to determine, I think I'll keep this one for now. Move these over, as well as these. Okay, and then this one I will archive. Let's move my charms too. I'll just put them to the side for now. I'm gonna take out this journal here. These can all go here to stay archived. We'll see if I come up with a better archive system, but just because I have this here, I think that this will work for now. And do I want this in here? Yeah, I'll put it in here. I like it. It says, watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. And watch your habits, they become character. And watch your character, it becomes your destiny. And I really like that. Okay, and then I think I will keep monthly memory keepings. I think I want to still kind of keep those. I like that a lot. I think I will continue with October in here, just so I have like that last month worth of stuff, so it doesn't feel completely bare. Why are we not fitting? What are you doing? I think it goes, yes, okay. So I will keep this October, because I still do need to do my October. First off, it's still the month of October, and I still need to do my October memory keeping, so basically everything else can be put into this journal except for, yeah, I'll keep that because it's got my October, but then I don't need the other November spreads. So I can keep these because these are the ones that I made. And then for these, I don't need these. I can honestly just toss these out because I won't be using them ever. And then this is my December. I already have it because I didn't want to waste a whole sheet of, like half a sheet of vellum, so I already printed off my December. So that's a little sneak peek for that for you. If it'll go in. There we go. And then I'm not gonna use this December stuff here. I'm gonna make my own December. And then, dang. I might switch my thrift once to a different page because I don't like that this is on there. But for now, we'll put this here. Maybe I'll switch it to this one. We'll see. Keep that. These, and then this as well, which I don't even know if I'll really need this because I can use these for that. So this is, and then for here, do we want to put these over here or here? I don't think that card will fit, so I can do them like I did the other ones. How deep? That's about how deep that will be. I don't know yet. Place it in here just to keep it secure. These pockets are not as deep. They go horizontal rather than vertical like this one did, so the setup is going to be a little bit different. And then these little, those can go up there. I think that's all I've got in here, aside from the NFC tag, which I will keep. So let's go ahead and do a new habit tracker card. So I'm just using a plain index card. I don't remember what those are called at the moment. This little corner cutter, which came with my laminator, gives the perfect little corner cuttings. And then I'm gonna use this. It is a tracker stamp with this brown ink. So I like how the brown is really soft. It's not as harsh as black. It is really small, so it takes a little bit extra work, but it's okay. And then we pray to the stamp gods to make sure that this goes on correctly. Do 1 and 2. And we'll do the other side. Wait, I need to do this side. 1, 2. That one almost was off the edge, but that's okay. It still worked. So you can see that I'm going to punch the holes here. I wanted to leave enough space so that it didn't punch holes in the tracker categories. I'll just line this up. So I need a hole here, 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 and here. And then this is my hole puncher. It is a little 6-hole puncher. I ideally would like to use like a single hole puncher, but I just don't have one, so I'm just using what I have. And I'm gonna go and line up, I have like these little divots that kind of show you where the hole is going to punch. And so I just line up the bottom one and then try to slide it in as straight as possible. And I like this hole puncher because this is what I use to bind my curriculum for my kids. I'm able to do like full, all the way down to make their curriculum. The habit is gonna go on this side. And then the days of the week, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Are you a Sunday at the start of the week person or Sunday at the last day of the week kind of person? I'm Sunday at the last, like Sunday's the last day of the week for me. I always feel like Mondays, maybe it's because of the way that, because I used to work at Taco Bell and their weeks started with Monday, so maybe that's why I kind of just got brainwashed into that. So then on the left-hand side, I'm gonna do my habits. So we've got WIP, which is work in progress. So that's whenever I work on my writing. And then post is just to post on any social platform. So whether that's Instagram, TikTok, or here on YouTube. And then film as well. These are just things that I would like to stay consistent in. And then to read, to drink my tea, and then get that movement. You can obviously change these to whatever goals you would like to set, but I feel like this is just the ones that are kind of like most important and kind of easy to obtain, because I do feel I need that. That's sort of, what is that, dopamine, serotonin, to check something off. It feels really good. And maybe these will change over time according to whatever I need. And then, let's see. Starts on a Friday. So 1. I can do 31, 30. 29, 28. So that would be this week. 2, 3. So that I don't waste those days. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And again, that's what's a little bit frustrating, is that I don't have enough for the entire month, which I know that that will probably maybe carry over onto December. So it'll be 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and then 1. So like 1 day of December. But that's going to push back my December even more. So I don't know. I don't know if I can just make up. What I'll probably end up doing is just making a longer card. I like that these were pre-cut, but it's not really working out the way I want it to. So I'm just going to put this back over here. Have that prepared. Perfect. So we're going to go ahead and fill in. So Monday is and then Tuesday on Friday, Lila Sage is coming to Georgia, and I really want to go. We'll see if I can make it happen. It's like an hour and something away, but I kind of like feel like I need to. And actually, will she? No, she'll be done. Because I think that's the last one. She doesn't have soccer anymore. She won't have soccer. Oh, I'm gonna miss having soccer. Oh man, it's been so fun. I'm gonna miss that. Maybe we'll continue to go to the park still and get some family time in. But that's been like a big mood booster for us. So let's go ahead. So on the 2nd, we have soccer game. Oh yeah, that's daylight savings time. The 7th, I have a dental appointment. And then the 8th is a Lila Sage. And then we have another soccer game at 11. Well, I'll just leave that there. Okay. I'll just put that like that. Gym. And she has, I'll just put SP. And also here, SP. And that'll be the last of them. Oh, so sad. Okay, I've got those filled in. And that's kind of all that I have planned for November so far. Because I don't know what videos I'm going to be filming just quite yet. But enjoying this system. Okay. Let's see how perfectly that slides. Yay! I think that is everything for it for now. I could print off some Polaroids, but I don't know what pictures I want to have in here quite yet. So that's what I've got so far going for this. And then over here, I'll probably put another Polaroid that's like a landscape almost. This journal has so much more space for stuff. I could put this inside. I don't know. I could do this here. So maybe I'll stick it over here like how it was in the last one. Maybe. Yeah. I unfortunately don't have another space for my highlighter and my pen. I mean, it's big enough to where I can put both though, so that's not really a huge issue, I feel like. So that works. But yeah, and then I put my little charms up here. I just thrifted. I took these off of a purse that I thrifted. So that is my system that I've got going now forward. So I have my planning and then my commonplace. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some use out of it. Maybe it got a little bit of inspiration, and I'm excited to see how I grow into this one and really just make it my own. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and of course, stay excellent. Bye.